seemed like a little bit of a grind from the start for you. How much of it was their approach, and how much of it was you not maybe executing the way you would have liked to?
They obviously had a really good approach. They were on a lot. They're on a lot of my pitches, and credit to them. I didn't get it done, and it's frustrating, especially coming out in a game like this. And I needed to have a good one, and come out with 5-0 lead and 2 guys on is it's putting you in a pretty big hole.
Were you surprised the way they were on your pitches so early on like that?
It's a good ball club. You hope that more balls go to our guys and be able to get some outs and get some momentum, but they sticked with it, and they put together good bats.
Your velocity was there, but how did you feel about your stuff? I mean, was it more their approach, or?
No, I mean, stuff was good. Felt like I was putting the ball in good places too, and yeah.
Going down 2-0 in a 5-game set is just tough. Just where are your guys' heads at, and how do you guys keep them up the rest of the way?
I mean, we're ready to go. Obviously we had a rough showing here, and obviously we'd rather be up 2-0 than down 2-0. But we have a lot of faith in this club, and if there's anyone that can win 3 in a row, we did down the stretch, and we believe in each other here.
Matt, what is it about this ballpark, do you think, for maybe you in specific and the team in general, just that's not had success here this year?
I can't answer that. I don't really know. Yeah.
Max, have you at all been surprised with just how Toronto's offense has jumped you guys in this season?
They've put up really good at bats all year against us. It's a good ball club. They don't strike out. They put the ball in play, and they play good defense and pitch. So they're playing their game, and they've had a good series so far.
Vladdy in particular, just what makes him such a tough at bat?
You can do a little of everything. You can hit the ball 450 feet, and he can choke up and hit the ball the other way. So he can do a little of everything.
Is there something you guys can learn from the down stretch you guys had in the middle of the season? You guys came out of that to maybe get yourselves over the hump here?
We're a good team. 2 games doesn't mean anything. We still have the ability to go out there and win 3 in a row and win the series. So just still got to believe.
Max, what's that like when they're on you like that? That's not something that happens to you very often. I mean, you're used to having the upper hand. Was it just kind of like anything you threw was kind of tough to get them off you?
Yeah, I mean, felt like I was mixing a lot of different fastballs, and when I threw the off speed, they seemed to be on it too. So it's just I pride myself in being able to change speeds and keep guys off balance, and they weren't off balance today.
Well, you're really not used to coming out of the pen. Just how different is that for you, and how tough of a spot is that?
Yeah, I think I worked my best to treat it like a start, get ready as the same way. They gave me a heads up. I kind of saw it playing out, so I got to come in and get us out of that.
Do you guys need to treat the next 2 days just like any other 2 days, or do you guys need to kind of rally the troops here, considering what's lies ahead of you guys?
I don't think it's rallying the troops or anything like that. What's at stake here. It's been the same thing at stake the last 2 days. But yeah, we're going home. They're coming to our place, and it's going to be different. We're a good team. We know what we have to do. Handle business at home.
Look at Vladdy with inside. Was that where you wanted to go with that?
Yeah, I was going up and in. I got it in. Didn't get it quite high enough. Put a good swing on it. Homer.
Varsho.
Yeah. Change up. Probably should have been out of the zone. But the curveball, I threw a fastball at his eyes, and he fouled it off, and I threw a curveball down in the dirt that was going to bounce, and you got to tip your cap.
Well, Max said it as he felt his pitches were good, but they were just on him kind of all day. How hard is that lineup right now to get through?
Yeah. I mean, we knew when we came in, we played them, multiple times this year. They're scrappy. Don't swing and miss much. They're not going to strike out. They're going to put the ball in play. And so, you got to pitch to weak contact, and typically you pitch to weak contact and good things happen. Today, some stuff didn't go our way, and they had the big shots there with the homers. So, we just got to find a way to get them out.
I think it just comes down to the funky release, and just kind of playing it off that fastball line. It's just something I think we were a little unfamiliar with, and worked well for him today.
You mentioned the release. You can watch him on video, but to actually be in the batter's box and seeing it for the first time, just how different does that look?
Yeah, it's definitely a little different. There's always, and that's the case with a lot of pitchers. He's one thing on video, but another when you're in the box. But I would say, especially with him, it was definitely something you had to adjust to.
What's one of the keys for you guys, you think, to turn around in this series?
The key is just to just take it, one at bat at a time, one pitch at a time if we're on defense, and just lean on each other and just have confidence in ourselves, because we did well with our backs against the wall against Boston, and now we're gonna have to show we can do it again.
And Max had been such a stopper for you guys after losses this year. How surprising was it to see him have a hard time with that lineup today?
Yeah, Max has been such a great pitcher for us all year. Blue Jays have a good lineup. They've shown that this season, and they put together good at bats today. But that being said, we all have the utmost faith in Max and trust him to be our ace whenever he's out there.
And do you have any thoughts on why you had such difficulty playing here with him here this year?
Not really. I can't say it's playing like anywhere else on the road, because of course they have good fans. They're loud, but it's kind of, I think we all enjoy being in hostile environments. I think they have definitely played very well at home. So hats off to them. Yeah.
What do you take away from the way you guys hit against their bullpen once they took these garbage out?
Yeah, those are valuable at bats. When you're down by a lot of runs there, those at bats against some of their bullpen arms can be very valuable, because you're going to see some of their stuff, some guys that haven't thrown yet in the series, and guys that you might end up seeing game 3, 4, 5. So just all experience is good experience there.